Cap rate versus cash on cash. What's the difference? Does it matter? How are they calculated? Let's talk about it. My name is David Keeter, actually. I'm a real estate investor, real estate consultant is what I like to call myself because I prefer to give you resources, counsel, advice, thoughts, as you are the only person who knows everything about your life. I cannot, and I don't really want to try. Thank you for offering. But I want to give you tools so that you can decide for you, based on the nuances of your life, what is going to be best for you. And one of those tools is for you to download. This is my investor sheet. You've got lots of things to tinker with, and there are more videos coming about it, but there's a giant one you can go watch about what this is and what it's for. But today, we're going to focus on two little terms, these guys right here. We're going to talk about cash on cash and cap rate. What are they? How are they calculated? Why do they matter? Cap rate first. Cap rate, you can look at the cells. You are seeing right now net operating income being taken over market value. So what this is going to give you insight into is how effective the property is run. So a cap rate can be changed significantly by these inputs. So quick refresh. You got your income here giving you total income. You got your expenses here giving you total operating expenses. And then you take operating expenses out of total income. You got net operating income. So anything that the property needs to pay in order to run goes into your operating expenses. So if you were paying the gas bill, if you're paying any electric bills, anything for trash services, those are all going to go into the operating expenses column and give you net operating income. And then that is what's going to really give you your cap rate. Cap rate being influenced mostly by how cost effectively the property is running compared to what it's worth. So as the property goes up in value, as years go by, and you see, increase in expenses, depending on the rate of those changes, you're going to see cap rate go up or down marginally, significantly, depending on how effectively your expenses are being managed in relation to the value of the property. What cap rate doesn't touch on, because it's not part of net operating income, is your debt service. So cap rate, when it comes to your loan terms, does not get affected at all based on your debt service, aka your loan terms. What does is your cash on cash. So what is cash on cash? It is actually going to calculate your cash flow, what is left at the very, very bottom. So when you have everything paid for and then you pay the debt service, what's left coming out from the income minus everything that it costs to run the property? Uh-oh. So cash on cash is going to then use that number over your cash invested. So how much money has gone into the property, usually your acquisition, your down payment, your closing costs, those numbers are used to determine your cash invested, and that will give you your cash on cash. In general, this one is, I think, more effective because it's telling you how effective your cash is in relation to the performance of the property with debt included. Cap rate is used more commonly. It's a little bit easier to understand. It's just a little less inclusive when it comes to what it's using for the calculation. There's more, of course, to discuss and thoughts, and people have different opinions on what cash invested should be defined as, but in general, those are your terms. That's how to use them, and I hope this sheet proves useful to you. Have a great day. My brain is yours to pick if I can be helpful.